We are going to be playing in a modern challenge today. Once again, I'm queuing up Big Titan.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Please, Mr. Streamer. How many weeks until we are back to 60
And
cards so I can start prepping for the RC?
Hot Titan is getting slimmer and slimmer. Now it's only 66 cards, so basically like my normal list plus 4 GSZ plus Dryad Arbor plus Commercial District, more or less. Plus fetch. So -1 something else, who knows. And we'll see. Today I'm also trying out Elvish Reclaimer, which is a card I never played with and I never understood, so we're gonna see if it plays nicely. And my anti-blue cards are just monsters today, so hopefully I just don't play against blue too much. How many more weeks? Well, if I draw Dryad Arbor once again, then I guess we're going to play 60, yeah. It's not gonna take much more. Grazer is a great draw. I don't want to play Saga though. We'll put Boseiju into play to go Spelunking next turn, just try to go for Valakut, not Valakut. Scapeshift win on turn 3. Opponent is playing Blue-Eyed of some sorts. Bot said they were last spotted on Gorayo, so waiting for them to ditch a Grizzlebrand. No, Prismatic Ending, alright, could be Blue-Eyed, could be Gorayos. Seems like Gorayo. Definitely Gorayo. I was on the draw on 6 cards versus 7. It's a good thing that they don't have Grief anymore, because if my opponent griefed me, then I would have no cards. Which would be really rough on a mulligan. That said, they flipped 3 non-creatures with their... 3 creatures rather, 3 non-creatures. With their Pelagio, so that's okay. Going to call this Ozempic Titan, I guess, yeah. Really regretting... spending my bounce land now, huh? Well, not spending my bounce land. Really regretting putting back my Hanweir Battlements. I guess not so much anymore, I drew the forest. They probably are keeping up Force, but I think I still should Scapeshift, just trade, and then next turn hopefully I can Titan spends their mana. Maybe they don't have Force. Seems like they don't. Okay, found Gorayos with no target and Thoughtseize at sorcery speed, at instant speed rather, so they can't cast at sorcery speed. So I assume my opponent is just like, they're casting the draw spells in response, they would counter the Scapeshift, so I will not be playing around Force of Negation if they don't force. Okay, they forced. Well, too bad. Now I have to draw a bounce land. And they get to Ephemerate, they grab the Gorayo, so they might flip a big monster and that might be a problem. Holy fuck, okay, suddenly we are wrecked. Part of the reason why I wanted to play Scapeshift here was that it would time my opponent's mana and then they wouldn't be able to cast draw spells, but they cast draw spells and Force at the same time, because Force is a free interaction spell, which is overpowered, of course. Which means that my opponent gets Thoughtseize, Fawn, Solitude, Ephemerate. Wow, that's a good package. I guess you can grab both Ephemerate and Fawn, but it seems a bit brutal. Also, Joseph MTG, thank you very much for the sub. You're playing 66 card Titan, so I guess your sub is not fully appropriate, but beggars can be choosers, and I am a beggar in this spot, definitely. The beggar. Any sideboard tech? 1 Ashok, 1 Wrath, 2 Wrath. Not much if I dodge the Ashiok. Chooses Ephemerate, Salted, Marshrats, and Thoughtseize. Sure, I guess I should block. Grizzlebrand, Plains, Curious Vengeance, and Prismatic Ending. I guess if I draw Scapeshift now... Are you going to be playing Titan in the PT? I'm not qualified. So they did not grab a Force of Negation. Right? Because they chose Ephemerate as the instant from the first one, so there is a chance they don't have it. Question is, how do I escape shift? No 100 card Titan today. 100 is a bit too extreme for me, my friend. So should I explore? Try to hit a bounce land or a vestige and win that way? Or should I escape shift? No, I should just try to hit the land. I think that's the route. Well, you can still hit the bounce land. Please chat one time. Simic Grove Chamber or Gruul Turf. Well, I guess I'm not dead either. Can just pass. I mean, they look at 10 more cards. Maybe they just play only 2 phones and then they can't find the other one. They like reveal the first one. Playing the Fallaggio, wow. I think they have 1 Thoughtseize, but maybe they don't have 2. Well, here's hoping, chat. I guess if they reanimate Grizzlebrand, they just draw their deck so they can have all the Forces of Negations. So it's moot. They literally get to draw all of it. Tireless only had 2 Force and 2 Thoughtseize, okay. Well, the issue is that they will get to the second one. So that is not of much help, but... maybe they will not draw, like, down to... oh, maybe. Well, if it's in their bottom 3 cards.
He's a
Isn't that good
phenomenal
enough?
control player.
Whenever you're scared or when you're afraid, think about someone who'd come to your aid. Someone who's strong, who listens and cares. Someone who'd fight for you
Oh yeah, the
when no
cast
one
have full
else
2
dares.
Thoughtseize, that's true.
Someone who loves you, so who comes to mind?
So I guess if they have Force of Negation in their bottom 3, then I'm good. But I think it can't be in their bottom 3. They revealed Force of Negation with the first attracts a trigger, then they had the second, then they didn't shuffle. So I think they're guaranteed to hit it if they draw a Grizzlebrand. Too bad, I guess. Should have hit the bounce land the turn before. Real, come on, thank you for very nice Viershik and the sub. Giga-based, bro. How many cards does Oversized Titan contain nowadays? Only 66 today. It's like basically a normal deck, right? At this point. Well, now I draw Vestige. It's so-called mustard after dinner. We have that saying in Poland. Which means too late. So the worst thing is that my opponent doesn't realize how lucky they got this game. Which is a bit unlucky. But too bad. Sometimes like you don't get to realize how lucky you got. I want Tireless Tracker. And sex is might be they like wrong. Might be bringing knives to a gunfight. Type deal. Although it helps against Ashiok. Grazer only good against Frog. Boseiju half blank. Got one Saga because of Wrath of the Skies. Maybe cut Colossus against the Consign deck. I mean, I assume it's a Consign deck. Every deck is for some reason. Any blue players in the chat? Like, why do you guys all play Consign to Memory when nobody plays the decks that Consign to Memory is good against? Oh, bro, it counters Belcher. Okay, I see. Understand now. I think this is a bit too weak. Bojuka Bog at Sorcerer Speed is frankly not the most satisfying. Sure. This is one of the worst hands I've ever drawn in my life, but I think I would prefer to keep that over going to 5. I think people are very scared of having no plan versus Eldrazi, so it's just like a good charm, keeping Eldrazi away. Understandable. I mean, it does make sense in ways, of course, but it's kind of funny how people play so much Consign when and so few decks that are hosted by Consign. Technically. Counters Charfire Device. I don't even know if that's a real card. Consign Lotus trigger opponent, please. I wish they would. Can I draw Bounce land? Or any land? Goblin Charberger is a Charfire device. Sounds like an inside joke. Ai, no chuj mi w imię do dupy, no. I think I don't want to play the Crumbling Vestige. Seems like it's better in my hand. Maybe not, actually. I discard Atraxa, I reanimate Atraxa. No i chuj mi w dupę i na imię, nie? Zero mana interaction gameplay. Revealed Thoughtseize, Consign, Land, Monster. This card Wrath of the Sky is crazy. Choose Atraxa, Delta, Thoughtseize, and Consign. Will you Thoughtseize or Consign the Atraxa? Consign the Atraxa kind of pointless. Shouldn't do that. Oh, you had Ephemerate, okay. Force of Negation, no dobra, wygrałeś. I think I have to mulligan, this is a bit too weak. This is great. Why are there even counter spells in Canning Cube then? Because we have to assemble 8 players and otherwise the Endreg will not come. It's a bit tough. Canal? Is that affinity? Okay. When was the last time we thought about Pact of Negation in Titan, aside from Dome running it like a year and a half ago? Dome plays it every now and then. It never does anything, though. So, like, Dome or House will play Pact of Negation for 2 challenges and cut it afterwards for not doing anything. It happens over and over, so that's probably a big signal of the power level of the card. Currently, it used to be a banger. 2 Pact of Negation, 3 Hive Mind, 1 Slaughter Pact, 4 Summoner's Pact. Damn. That was the shit. Are you about to see Signal Pest? Ornithopter Memnite Affinity is relatively popular. I think it's pretty bad, but people play it. Damn. Alright. Not a bad play. 2 Tendo Ice Breach, yeah. Gemstone mines. Opponent's plan is to hope we never reach 3 lands. No, they had an Otawara to just... They just used it. Like, what else are they supposed to do? They need time to draw their Pinnacle Emissary into Kappa Cannoneer. I wonder if they play Hanweir Might. Ooh, that's a good draw. Especially if they make a land drop for Saga. Whoa, that's like a better land drop. Well, if I draw Explore, Titan, Pact, Scape Shift, then I think I'm good. GSZ counts as well, yes. Save for Metallic Rebuke. Should be brutal. Well, I do have one card in hand. I'm just wondering if I can wait a turn and be in a better spot than I would be. I think I should go for it. If they make construct, worst case they can maybe even kill me with like the haste boots plus galvanic blast, so I don't want that. And they don't make a construct if they rebuke my Zenith. I was looking for the words mirror, but I forgot that my mirror pool has been spacified and now it's from space, so it doesn't actually say that. Not used to that artwork yet. Did you get a Galaxy Foil Stellar Sight Mirrorpool IRL? No, I will just play the regular one IRL. My deck is going to diverge. But I guess it's already slightly diverged because IRL I play the RCQ Promo Foil Explorers and they don't exist on Magic Online. So it's been all ruined already. Well, the Lotus Field looks like us, so that's a reason not to do that, right? There's time and place for us looking arts, and it's for basic lands, but for spells, not always. Right, so those affinity lists don't even run Emery, which is a big danger for the Amulet decks. They are just full on artifacts. Are both us like? Yeah. Okay, no Might in stock. Or, well, oh, free Blood Moon. I wish I had a second Force of Vigor. In that case, should we bring Reclaimer for no reason at all? Perhaps, yes. Bro, this is like a really bad sideboard against Amulet, besides the moons. 11 singletons, yeah, just playing free sweepers, but at a one-off to mess around. Am I strong at GeoGuessr? No, I'm not. I'm not.
He's a phenomenal control player.
68 XDD.
No, 66. That's my deck size. Ready. I have Force, I have Explore, I have Titan to pitch to Force, I have a Fetch. Seems fine. Ooh la la, Reclaimer is in the deck. Yeah, I don't understand why. But that's why we hard test. 80, 77, 69, 66. I had a 75 card version between 77 and 69 as well. But that was off stream during one of the LCQs, so you did not get to see that. With Force of Vigor in hand, I can simply fetch a Surveillant. You are given up on Amulet, 2 small brain, and the meta is so hard. It is really hard, like it feels like an uphill battle. It feels like Sisyphus cosplay. Just push the hacking ball there. Up, and it just falls down whenever your opponent decides to register an Ashok for no reason. Or Harbingers you, or Emry mites you, or does any of the thousands of scary things they can do to you. Have I played against a blue-green Collega decklist with Birthing Ritual and Ocholus? I have, yes. In my personal stats, I played against that deck 3 times, and I think I lost 3 times, yes, and I have it listed as Simic hate. It's a horrible matchup. Urza Sage. The voice of Force of Vigor. No. I force now. Dobra. Chuj. One must imagine Sisyphus is happy. Exactly. I don't know who said that, but I have heard that before, and it is so true, man. Nice 1-1, thank you. On the behalf of the opponent for complimenting that Ornithopter. Albert Camus. Camus guy was right. Dismember? Alright, Analyst is gone. Yemen secured. I consign. I die a turn after. Classic. I skip consigning out of respect to myself. Fair. Dismember that. Ow. One must imagine Camus happy. Guess I don't have blue now. Which doesn't matter in the slightest this game. Oh, one must imagine Primeval Titan happy. The villain is mainly a zoo player. Although I did draw Dryad Arbor. Winning hand. I think that's too bad. I guess I'll keep. Turn 2 Grazer. 6 to 7. No, my Ragavan is only gonna be on turn 2. My Grazer. Holy shit, I got lucky. I could go Grazer. Vestige and GSZ for Dryad. Then I have no payoff in my hand. But this Grazer is not getting through. And they led on a mountain. What are they? Boros Energy? I guess they play Mountain. That's probably not Zoo then. That's probably Boros Energy, right? I think I should just Grazer and keep the GSZ for a threat. Like if they won't deal with the Grazer, then I didn't need that. Can't imagine they waste removal on the Dryad. Okay, seems like Zoo. I think Zoo plays Thundering Falls. You know what? I should have GSZ'd for Arbor now. After I drew the second one. Then any land would mean Titan. Could I have Stubborn Denial? But like if they play a big monster, it gets worse for me, and it's better to just play the first one now. Okay, Titan resolves. Chad, have you ever wondered how there is the word Riz in resolves? Being Hanweir is sus? No, it's fine. Just trust. Okay. Because I had 2 spare mana, I didn't need the... Somehow I did not count that properly. Do I have fun with Amulet, or do I yearn for a new combo deck to break Modern? I have fun with Amulet. Except for the parts where it's Sisyphean, but when it is not, then I am having fun. Oh no, I don't have Delirium now. I do enjoy the fact that Zoo exists, so I can play against a good matchup from time to time. Because if there was no Zoo, then it would be rough, man. It'd be just monobot ones. Boseiju, my opponent in the upkeep for no reason, just to taunt them a little bit. How does streamer rate the new art for Mirrorpool, Lotus Fields, and Echoing Deeps? I find the new Echoing Deeps worse than the past one. Oh, that's funny. I like that. Just because the yellow is my favorite color, so this Echoing Deeps has a lot of yellow, so it's very pleasant for me to look at. The new Mirrorpool honestly looks kinda annoying, and the fact that you can't see the name of the card when it's under other cards is pretty rough, and it might prompt me to change back to a regular one. And the Lotus Fields, I think I like the one I'm playing the most, but I don't have a really strong preference. Invisible and Graveyard, yeah. And like you search for it in your deck and you can't find it and you're like, what is this shit? Bro. Let's bring in Reclaimer for no reason. Well, but I want to cut GSEs. Rough decision then. I guess this member is kinda so-so. Did you figure out what the Elvish Reclaimer is for since you started playing with it? Well, I started playing with it. I put it in my deck today to help me answer that, resolve that mystery. Because I didn't know. And I still don't know yet. So it's my first time playing with Reclaimer. It's looked unappealing so far, but let's board it in for science. After Mulligan, unfortunate hand. Well, if I draw well, this is gonna be great. Also, last time playing with Reclaimer, yeah, knowing my style, then yeah. 5-color leyline, indeed, my opponent is playing Zoo. Or 5-color leyline, if you would prefer to call it this way. Well, I drew a green source, I guess, I will not complain. They tried to explain to me there is a grindy card. Fetching Sagas versus decks that can't beat constructs. Didn't sound too appealing, yeah. Not signing out Dragavans? Well, I don't think they can. They have ley lines to board out, which are way worse than Dragavans. Hopefully villain taps out, doesn't kill my Spelunking and dies. Discard Flage, that's sick. Well, here comes the star of the show. I think I should play it over playing Scape Shift. Ooh, Doorkeeper Troll. Okay, I guess more Dismember, less Reclaimer. Fast Strike, Trampula. Even if I was an elf, I wouldn't be able to reclaim air. Sure. What can I do with Reclaimer here? Well, I assume they have more untapped blue than just that. Or not. Is that really possible? Sanduash, that's my opponent. Well, there's no more blue mana. Opponent seemingly was keeping up a stab, maybe. Do I have mana for Scapegoat with 4 lands up? Well, I currently have 5 lands in play, right? And also, I haven't played a land this turn, so... If I reclaim for a bounce land, I have 3 mana, I can even bounce the Boseiju, replay Boseiju, play Escape Shift. So, not an issue. This is so funny. This isn't standard. Yeah, standard is between rounds content. Which was gonna happen soon. Reclaimer winning the game? Not really. Moncast Troll? The Troll doesn't do anything here, right? I'm Scapeshot winning. Troll doesn't interrupt that. Holy shit, Elvish Reclaimer is a free for now as well. It's so good. I can't go to Yemen. I'm an analyst. Get on the plane. I'm only human. I guess now I have to bounce all of my opponent's things. And Boseiju them. Can just make million elves. 1 million reclaimers. Pass. So was Reclaimer Giga based this game? Not really. It was like replacement level draw. Drawing a land the moment I drew Reclaimer would be the same. Oh, but you wouldn't have drawn a land because Reclaimer took a spell of a spell. Okay, okay, I see, I see. It was really good then. I'm only human. Don't put the blame on me. La 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 la. I'm only human, and so you are. You're only human, I suppose. Don't hit me with a garden hose. What if you played 4 Reclaimers and then you could just play only 2 Semi-Growth Chambers in your deck? Sounds like value. Any reason for activating Shifting Woodlands before Channel Land or Cave Cracking? Well, I have infinite of everything, so it doesn't matter in which order I'll do things, so I'm just clicking in the way that's most convenient for me. And I'm spending the least amount of thought on thinking what I should click next, because that's the only danger, it's to time out, technically. So that's my reason. Hope that helps. If I just lock in and click, I'll be good. Well, IRL you would just say, I did infinite things. You have no board, no lands, no monsters, and no dignity left. Please concede. Or rather, I pass with infinite titans, like, do whatever. You don't need to concede because, well, I win. There's no conceding in there. Because the game is over. And it's not a matter of you agreeing to that. So actually using concede in that context would be a little bit confusing and untrue. Don't put the blame on me. Me, 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 me. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. I'll hit my opponent with the GGs in the chat for good measure. Holy shit, it works. Because like as soon as I typed it in, I started wondering, does typing GG in the chat make it more or less likely that my opponent scoops a game? And I thought, it's probably less, isn't it? But they actually just kind of scoop a lot after I say that in this spot, so